As a public defender, Judge Karen fought for her client's rights. She was elected to the bench because she believes in doing the right thing.
I'm very passionate about helping people, period. But at what point are you gonna resolve the resentment? At some point, you need to be the one going through something.
Objective, independent justice.
You can always turn your life around. If you keep walking, you can overcome whatever circumstances you're facing.
This is Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. Stacey Williams is suing her stepsister, Bethany Coles, in the amount of $500. Ms. Williams claims the defendant moved out after she was caught kissing Ms. Coles' boyfriend, but says she still owes the remaining rent.
All rise. Raise your right hands. Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give before this court should be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Yes.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Karen Mills Francis presiding. You can put your hands down. All parties have been sworn in, Your Honor.
Thank you, Chris. You may be seated. All right, Ms. Williams, you're suing Ms. Coles for $500, which represents unpaid back rent?
Correct.
Is that right? And she's your stepsister?
Yes, stepsister.
Okay, and how long have y'all been stepsisters?
About 10 years now.
About 10 years. Y'all were getting along before this happened?
We never really lived together, but we didn't have any problems.
All right, so tell me, how is it that you came to live with each other?
So when I was in college, after I graduated, I moved back home for a little bit, but I couldn't stay with my parents for too much longer. So I swallowed my pride and asked her if I could stay with her for a little bit while I got on my feet, and she agreed. So
now, where were you living? Or are you living?
I'm living by myself in a 2-bedroom apartment.
Okay.
Yeah, so I had to actually make room because my dad didn't want anybody to live in the house except for him and his wife. So he begged me to let her stay in my home, and I have a 2-bedroom house. I had to make space.
Right, for her. Well, you were living there by yourself?
Yeah, but I have my other room as like a music room.
Okay, so you cleared a space so she could have a room there?
Exactly.
Okay,
yes.
So what was the agreement about the living arrangements?
Well, we agreed on 6 months, at least 6 months, you know, just so I can get on my feet. I just graduated, so.
Right. You're gonna pay $500 a month?
Yeah.
What about utilities?
I take care of that.
Okay, well, so this was $500 inclusive of all utilities?
Yeah, I just wanted to make it fair to where at least she has somewhere to stay and can still contribute in some way, but I'll take on most of the payments. Everything was literally great for a couple of months, and then on
Did we get closer during those 2 months?
Yeah, we got closer, I would say. Yeah. We started to build a good relationship.
Did y'all go hang out, go to movies, restaurants?
Yeah. Well, we bond over music, so we started making a lot of music together.
Oh, okay. And then what happened after month 2?
Everything was literally good for the first 4 or 5 months until she started to bring her boyfriend around. Well, ask if she can bring her boyfriend around.
Okay, so it was a new boyfriend?
Not fairly new, but to her, she's never met, well, I've never introduced her to him until about 2 months into already living with her. I decided to introduce them because I wanted him to come over since I was staying there.
Okay, and did you ask her if you could bring him over and he could spend the night?
Of course, yeah. I made sure it was comfortable for both of them.
So everything was going well? You liked the boyfriend? He was a nice enough guy?
I was okay with that, but I will be honest and say that I did know him.
Did you tell her you know him?
I did not at
In
first.
the biblical sense, you knew him? Do you know what that means?
No.
In the biblical sense, to know a woman or a man means you slept with him.
Oh, no.
Okay, so you didn't know him in the biblical sense.
No.
Okay, you just knew him from, you had met him sometime.
We kissed one time. We had a
you did kiss?
At a Christmas.
You almost knew him.
Almost got him, yeah. At a Christmas party. I was just having a vulnerable moment, and I was going through a lot of things. And
right. When did that happen, the kiss?
About 3 years ago. And then after that, it was never seen him again. Until
never talked to him
she
anything.
Introduced
Until she
me.
brought him over and introduced him.
Yeah, and she's
small
very...
world.
Very, too small.
Very.
Right.
Too small.
Okay, so then what happened?
So then, I really didn't know if I should tell her or not because she's very sensitive, and I felt like we had just started to like get to a really good place
and
as
it was
sisters.
really nothing to tell.
It was 3 years ago.
Right, it was a kiss, innocent.
Over it, exactly.
Right.
So after we talked about it, I talked to her boyfriend, and I just said, hey, like, I don't want to tell her because I don't want her to get upset about it.
You said that when he was over at the house?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
She had stepped off to the bathroom, and we kind of just had a quick little like, hey, we're not going to do that because telling her could probably just make the scenario worse than it has to be. It's
and
not
boyfriend
that
didn't say anything?
No.
Okay. All right, so then what?
So then one of the nights that I had come home from work, He was actually, her boyfriend was already in the apartment,
Did
which
he
I
have a
allowed.
key?
Yes, I gave him my space.
That was okay?
And I allowed it just in a sense because I knew that I wasn't going to be home and whatever, but that night I actually had ended up getting off of work early, and when I came...
I don't understand why he had a key. Why does he have a key to the place? How did that happen?
We had gotten comfortable. This had happened over time, and he would always come over, and they were comfortable with it. So I gave him my key. Sometimes,
did you ask her about giving him the key?
Of course,
and you
of
agreed
course.
to the key thing?
I agreed to the key, but I didn't know that it was going to be a long lasting of him having it. I just thought it was in that moment of him like, hey, I won't be home, you won't be home, so I'm
gonna give him my key
just
this
real
time.
quick, yeah, just this one time. I thought that that's what it was going to be.
So no other time did you come home and it was just him there?
No.
Coming up on Supreme Justice.
She said it was a misunderstanding, but I mean, I know what I saw.
Right.
So I don't really
Well,
want...
what did he say it was?
He said she came on to him.
Is he here?
Yes, he is.
If you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. You're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. Supreme Justice is back with the case of Stacey Williams, who is suing her stepsister, Bethany Coles, for $500.
So this one night you come home, he's there in her room, in the living room. Where is he?
He was downstairs at first, and when I came in, I rushed to my room. I was frustrated, and he came, and he, like maybe 30 minutes later, and he knocked on my door just to see if I was okay. And I just was like, just over it, but we were having a conversation. I actually stepped outside of my room just because I didn't want him to, you know, we already had prior, quote-unquote, history, and I didn't want him to think that it was anything going to happen again.
Was there ever any flirtations or anything that was going on with you two?
No, he would come around and it would be normal.
Right.
But then I would sense a little bit of flirtation here and there, but I kind of brushed it off because I didn't think that it was really anything. Like, he never tried to kiss me at that point or touch me or hug me or anything like that.
Do you remember giving a sworn statement when you filed this case and you wrote out a statement of facts? You remember that?
Yes.
And you had a chance to read it?
Yes.
And you signed it saying these are the true facts, right?
Yes.
So in that statement, you said he usually came over while the defendant was around, but over a few weeks, he would come by looking for the defendant before she came home, and I would let him in, and he would wait in her room. He would always flirt with me and tell me he wished we tried to do more. Do you remember giving this sworn statement?
I don't remember that part.
Okay, but these is your handwriting, your words, right? Is that yes?
Yes.
Okay, so what was it? Was he flirting? Was it the truth back then, or is this the truth now?
No, there is truth. He was flirting, but I didn't think it was to an extent of where I had to go tell my sister at that point.
Okay, but in here you said, I always rejected him. You didn't mention anything about your sister, just I always rejected him.
Yeah, because I didn't want him.
Okay, you didn't want him.
I didn't want anything
So this
about
night,
him.
though, and apparently he came by a lot of times without her there. Something else you told me differently. Was anything going on between the two of you then?
No.
Okay, so what happened this night in the last week of July?
When he came and knocked on my door, I stepped out the room, and we were just having a regular conversation about just my day and what had happened. And then he got a phone call, and his phone was in her room, I guess, and we had just migrated over there. You know, you're talking to people and you're just walking and talking. And then he literally just kissed me. Like, he just grabbed me and kissed me. And then she came in and she saw
You
it.
came home and you saw that. What did you see?
I saw them in my room. They were sitting on the bed, but they were kissing as soon as I walked in.
Oh, they were sitting on the bed and kissing?
We were not sitting on the bed.
Okay.
Okay, well, it seems to me that if two people sit on the bed kissing, they're kissing each other. It's not somebody's kissing one person. We sitting down, we kissing each other.
It was not given that.
Well, all I know is I came home and I saw my boyfriend kissing my stepsister.
Right.
I saw red. Honestly, I just cursed them both out. I kicked him out. I sent him home, and I decided to stay with a friend that night because I was too upset to just be around either one of them.
Back to this sworn statement you gave.
Yes.
Today you told me it was like some quick thing. But in your statement, we had a fling that was never serious.
Yeah, a fling.
Okay, a fling is not some quick kiss and it's over. A fling is a series of interactions over a period of time.
I might have mistaken my words by saying fling.
So
but
what did you mean? We had a what that was never serious? We had a what that was
kiss.
never serious?
A kiss.
Oh,
At
you
a
meant to put
Christmas party.
kiss. Okay. And it was only 1 month left on the lease agreement.
It was 1 month left, but after that, I just decided I couldn't stay there anymore. So over the next few days, I started gathering my belongings.
When she wasn't around?
When she wasn't home, no.
Okay.
Just to avoid any confrontation.
Now, whatever happened with the boyfriend?
Oh, I'm with him still.
So how we end up back with him?
Well, unlike her, he had no choice. Well, he reached out to me multiple times, and I finally allowed...
Did she reach out to you multiple times?
She reached out to me too, but...
Okay, what was the difference?
With her, it was more so she was more concerned about the rent that I owed her rather than trying
Oh, she
to
was
get on...
calling you about the rent.
Yes.
You still owe me money.
Yeah.
But she wasn't calling to apologize?
She said it was a misunderstanding, but I mean, I know what I saw.
Right.
So I don't really
Well,
want...
what did he say it was?
He said she came on to him.
Is he here?
Yes, he is.
Derek Stars?
Mm-hmm.
Court calls Derek Stars.
Step right to the middle there.
Already.
Come forward and be sworn. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, you can stand over there. So, Derek, the plaintiff testified about the fact that there was some fling, was a word I heard, between you and her earlier.
Yeah.
Right.
We've been at a Christmas party. We had a good time,
Right.
you know.
We had a good time. What did we do at the Christmas party?
Well, there was a mistletoe, and we just, I decided to help her out because, I had heard that, she told me that she had some issues with her boyfriend, and I was thinking like, well, just for, giggles and fun, why don't I
Right.
just humor her and give
so
her...
you
give her-
kissed her under the mistletoe.
Yeah.
Well, what about this fling that she told me about? Tell me about it. Look at that. Tell me about it.
Well, okay, all right, yeah. So we kissed, and she said, hey, would you stay? I thought, okay, yeah, I'll stay. So we stayed, and do what grown-ups do. That's all I could say.
Coming up.
I seen her like about 2 more times.
Two
after
more
that.
times you saw her.
Yeah.
Did you do what grown people do?
Yeah.
So 3 times we did what the grown people do.
Yeah.
You forgot that?
No, I don't know what he's taught. What grown person he thought he was doing something grown with, but it wasn't me.
You're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. Supreme Justice is back with the case of Stacey Williams, who is suing her stepsister, Bethany Coles, for $500.
She said there was a fling. Well, tell me about that. Was there more stuff?
I mean, I thought we were a thing. I tried.
Oh, so you thought we were a thing?
I thought we were a thing. I sent her messages.
Right.
She gave me her phone number.
How many times did you see her?
Well, I seen her like about 2 more times.
2
after
more
that.
times you saw her?
Yeah.
Did you
but-
do what grown people do?
Yeah.
So 3 times we did what the grown people do.
Yeah.
You forgot that?
No, I don't know what he's taught. What grown person he thought he was doing something grown with, but it wasn't me.
So what happened that night of this incident?
When I got there, because obviously I had the key,
Right.
I went into the living room. I was downstairs.
Right.
Stacey came back, and she just stormed to her room. And I know what that means. That means she's in a bad mood. Something
Right.
happened. Well, after that, I thought, okay, let me just go and see how she's doing,
Right.
And so I went up there, knocked on the door.
Right.
She opened it, and everything seemed like it was good. But then I got a phone call. You know what I'm saying? So I went back to Bethany's room here, and once I got back to the room, I decided to try to charge my phone, and I don't know, felt a tap on the back of my shoulder. Once I turned around,
Right.
she was in my face, and she gave me a kiss.
Right.
Yes, she gave me a kiss.
Were we standing, sitting?
Well, at first we were standing.
Right.
And
How
then-
did we end up not standing?
Well, I'm a weak man. Okay.
Oh, okay. Bethany, I hope you're taking some mental notes.
I am.
Coming up.
Like a rat chasing cheese, caught in a trap. Things just happen. You know
Is
what I'm
this
saying?
cheese right here? What's this?
I don't know what
This-
this is.
Chopped liver?
You're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. Supreme Justice is back with the case of Stacey Williams, who is suing her stepsister, Bethany Coles, for $500.
I definitely
Go ahead,
am.
Mr. Weak Man.
She gonna
Okay,
stick beside him.
I mean, okay, like a rat chasing cheese caught in a trap. Things just happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was wearing dresses and gowns, and she was showing her boobs and thighs. I mean, come on.
Oh, you mean like over the course of time?
Yeah.
So you were feeling tempted a lot.
Oh yeah, You kidding? Of course.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you were interested in doing what grown folks do again with her.
I was trying not to, but like I said, a rat chasing cheese in a
Right.
trap. Things just happen. You know
Is
what I'm
this
saying?
cheese right here? What's this?
I don't know what this is.
Chopped liver?
No. Yeah. This is cheese. It's just things happen.
Not your cheese.
He's losing.
No. This is cheese.
Just
This is my
keep on
cheese.
talking. So then we're on the bed now, lying
Yes.
down.
No. We weren't lying
You're
down.
just sitting.
We were just
We were
sitting.
kissing each other.
Yeah. We were kissing each other. Yes.
But did you have your hands on her, the boobs and everything, the thighs that were tempting you all that time?
You're honorable.
Did you? Excuse me. Did you?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Where are you living now, Miss Cole?
I'm staying with him.
Girl, you got a sad future with this one right here. I feel sorry for you with this one right here. Because he's no prize. He's always chasing something.
Right, like a mouse with cheese, huh?
Right, there you go.
Yeah.
It looks to me, there's a lot of inconsistencies in your story. It was a simple kiss. No, it was a fling. He's telling me at least 3 times y'all did what grown people do. You told me you didn't do that. He started it, you started it. I think you were involved in this too.
Judge Karen's verdict when Supreme Justice returns. You're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen.
So the question to me becomes, you don't believe that you owe her because what?
I don't feel like I owe her because I was out before the last month started. And so I wasn't there. Why would I pay for rent that I'm not in a place
Oh, I
I'm
see
not?
what you're saying. Was that true? The last month had not started?
The last month didn't start, no.
Okay, did y'all have anything in writing?
We did. I
Let
have
me see what
here,
you had in writing.
if you'd like to see. You want the whole folder or just the specific?
I'd like to know. I just want to see what they had in writing. Don't give me a bunch of stuff to figure out.
Okay, no problem.
The lease. Do y'all have something in writing?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't need to see that then. In the law, all contracts dealing with real estate, whether sales or rental, to be valid must be in writing. This is just a verbal contract, which it really wasn't legal anyway,
Yeah.
to be honest with. So if it's not legal, then she don't owe you, and you don't have any money to expect from her. But y'all got bigger issues than the $500 here. Case dismissed. Good luck to you.
Judge Karen has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim has been dismissed.
This went in my favor. I didn't feel like I needed to pay her, but now I feel like I need somewhere to stay. Because I don't know where this is going.
Thank you.
I don't understand why the judge didn't rule in my favor, but at least I don't have to deal with him.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.